Hello investors. In this video, we will see how we can use the index analysis tool on Sharply. Now, you can look at the price to earning or price to book value ratio of a particular stock very easily. You can find them on any platform. But how can you look at the same ratios on a sectoral or even an index level? So you can do that easily on Sharply. Now, to open the index analysis tool, you simply need to go to this analysis tool, then market, and in here you will see the index analysis tool. I'll simply click on it, and here it is. Right. So, as you can see, here we have the indexes, and we have all the important data points of those indexes. So PE ratio, PB ratio, dividend yield. So these are the valuation related metric. These are quality related metric. Then we have debt to equity as well. Right. So all for all the indexes like Nifty, 50, IT, Next 50, 500, 100. There are sectoral indexes as well, pharma, MNC. Then there are smart beta indexes as well, like quality 30, Nifty 50, value 20. Right. So these are the data points that you can see. And in technicals, you will be able to see the technical data points for the index. So as you can see now, stocks above 200 EMA, stocks above 50 EMA, even the same goes for SMA, then above RSI 70, below RSI 30, nearing 52-week high, and so. So using this table, you can identify a particular pockets where the momentum is strong right now. So, for example, you can look at this data, stocks above 50 EMA, right? And this is the percentage of stocks. So, in some sectors like Nifty Pharma, 80% of stocks are above 50 EMA. So, there is strong momentum right now in this pharma space, in PSU bank space, right? So you can look at these technical data points and find the strong sectors, strong pockets of market. So if any sectoral index has strong data, then that sector may be is in the tailwinds. Now, for example, I have seen that 76% of Nifty 500 stocks are right now above 200 EMA. So I want to dig deep and then find more data about this index. So for that, this is now more granular level. So we have the bird eye view of different indices based on both fundamental and technical data points. And again, you can download the same export to Excel or CSV file. This whole table will be exported, right? But now let's say I want to dig deep into Nifty 500 index. Then I'll simply click on it. And just like in stocks, we have detailed index sections available on Sharply. So here in the overview section, you can see the performance, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, index performance, as well as a very important ratio. So how many constituents are there? What is the P ratio, PB ratio, then average dividend yield, ROE, ROCE. So these are the important metrics available here. Then in the performance, you can see the historical performance. You can compare it with another index as well. So Nifty 500 versus you can compare Nifty 50. So 500 has done better compared to the benchmark, that is the Nifty 50. Right, then you can also look at the constituents as well. So these are the constituents. So we have multiple pages, as there are 501 constituents. You can scroll down and look at them. Again, you can do different type of analysis. So you can generate the factor maps for the same. You can generate the heat maps as well. So heat map of the return. So this is the 1 day return. As you can see, many of them are have advance or 255 advance and 246 declines, right? So you can do the same analysis for 3 month return, for 6 month return, for any data point that is available here that goes up to 10 years, right? So again, you can download these data points and you can customize their columns as well. So as we can see this table, if I don't want this data points, then I can click on this customize table and customize the columns as well. So I can click on the same. It will take a few seconds. Yeah. So here you can add more metrics if you want to and do the analysis as per your liking. So that's it. That is for the overview section. Now you can also look at the fundamental data points of an index. So for Nifty 500, if I click on fundamentals, then you can look at the historical values and historical PE ratio, historical PB ratio, historical dividend yield. So I can look at the dividend yield, PE ratio, and just by looking at the PE, we can see that the index is not very overvalued. It is like current P is 24.49. You can compare the same with the average 3 year and 5 year. So it is near the 3 year or 5 year average. So Nifty 500 as an index level, it is not very costly as of now. Neither it is very cheap because it is nearing the average. Then you can look at the quality metrics as well. So ROE at different annual level, you can look at ROCE numbers and can compare them annually. So ROCE is relatively stable, return on equity is gradually improving. You can see the net profit margin and operating profit margin as well. So these are the fundamental data points. Now we have at stock level technical data points. So as you can see here, we have absolute momentum, relative momentum, and heat map. In absolute momentum, you can see percentage of stocks above key moving averages. So I want to analyze percentage of stocks above 50 EMA. And as you can see, recently the volatility is increasing. But before that, we had a gradual fall and then we have a steep rise. So higher the number, the stronger the index is. And you can also look at the actual numbers as well. So out of 501, we had a dip at 11th of March, and since then we have improved. You can confirm the same by looking at the chart on a trading or any other charting tool as well. Right, so these are the stocks above key moving averages, stocks nearing 52-week high, stocks above RSI 70. So this is the absolute momentum. Then in relative momentum, stocks outperforming Nifty 50 on a 1 year time frame, 3 month or 6 month time frame. So as you can see, the data changes once you change this. Again, you can look at the percentage or actual number as well, and then the heat map of the index constituent. So you can look at 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 1 year data and generate the heat map for the same. And then we have this index technicals. Now here we provide technical data for the index. So on different time frame, what is the open, high, low, close, and then distance from high. So if we take 3 month time frame, then the index is near its high, very near its high, right? So you can use this data and find that where the index is compared to its high and low. Then we have this indicator section where we have three types of indicators: oscillators, moving averages, and patterns. Now you can again choose the time frame from 1 minute to 1 month, right? So I can look at this data like in terms of oscillators. Many of the oscillators are right now bullish, and as you can see, out of 12, 10 oscillators are bullish. In If we talk about moving averages, then 10 moving averages out of 11 are giving bullish signals. So if the stock is above the moving average, then it is called that the EMA is giving a bullish signal. And same goes for the pattern. So most of the patterns are neutral as of now, as you can see. And then we have pivot points. Now you can simply take these points and plot them on the charts. So we have on 1 day time frame the classic pivot points: Fibonacci, Camarilla, Woody, and Daymark. So you can simply change the time frame. On 15-minute time frame, these are the pivot points, and pivot points are simply your support and resistance level. So S1, S2, S3, S4 are support levels, and these are the resistance levels. So on 30-minute, on 1 hour, you can change the time frame and you can see the results. Right. So this is how you can analyze an index and then dig deep and find strong stocks as well. So that's it for this video. We hope you will look at the index with a different perspective and you will be able to analyze index in more depth. And then on a granular level, you will be able to find strong stocks and then invest in them. Thank you.